Syns good. Syns good alltså. Till han säger det. Namaste. Hello everyone, and welcome back to yet another monstrous episode of Betty Does RuPaul's Drag Race Season 11 review. Because that's what we need. Drag Race got glammed, ghouled, and gayed up for a monster ball. But who will be the ghostess with the mostest? And who will just be a basic witch? Ever since Aquaria slayed this challenge in Season 10, I have been waiting for the next ball. And here we are. It's been resurrected and we are about to be served 33 different looks. I mean, how can we not be living? No, I'm literally asking, how was this underwhelming? There were definitely a few standout moments, but taking into consideration that there were 33 different looks on the runway tonight, the overall level left me more dead than alive. I'm definitely entertained with cysts, with strokes, with muscle tissue disorder and pop culture amnesia, but I do feel like the production team are desperate to create some fun for us at this point.
Strawberries and tomatoes and peppers and olive oil and...
The queens are the last hope of this season. They have to give me life. So please, ghoul friends, turn it. Mercedes has left and bless her heart, she was so sweet. You feel it on the queens as they erase her message. Like, there is a lot of support there because Mercedes is a great person and that counts. Not towards winning the $100,000 and the crown and being America's next drag superstar, but out in the real world, it's a good thing. Be nice. Raja has been in the bottom for 2 weeks in a row. And if you look back at RuPaul's Drag Race history, that is a serious omen that your time here is about to be cut short. So I am really excited, as I'm sure she is, to see if she can step her up this week. No. Scarlet Envy did not win last week's challenge, but she found a little sunshine in that anyway. Did you notice me not being at the top? RuPaul said my name. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Evie oddly choosing to come for Raja is a little annoying to me. I'm like, girl, why do you go out of your way to focus on other queens rather than just stay with yourself? Look inwards, Evie. That being said, I do think she does have a valid point. If Raja does not start showing that she can do something other than lip syncing really well, I feel like she might be going home.
Not like this. Not like this.
The Brandy romance is in full effect, and they both say that this romance will not be getting in the way of them winning the crown and the $100,000. But I am waiting for that moment when Brooke and Vanjie are facing each other in the last lip sync extravaganza in the finale. Tears are running, claws are scratching. I might be getting a little bit ahead of myself. But that's me. Hello, hello, hello! RuPaul enters the workroom, dapper as always, looking like a gorgeous bowl of lime fruits. With him, he has 2 dolls. One, his new Ru doll, available for purchase. The other one, Trixie Mattel, probably also available for purchase. Trixie Mattel is an amazing drag queen, and she is living proof that you can win RuPaul's Drag Race without being any good at it. Whatsoever. I love you, Trixie. They're introducing this week's mini challenge where the queens will have to dress up like a doll to befriend the Ru doll. And honestly, I am excited for this mini challenge. It's really fun to see the queens doing something individually, coming up with their own ideas, their own looks, their own lines. I feel like we can learn a lot from the queens, even though it's just a tiny little mini challenge. Yeah. Silky is giving me what I've dreamt about my entire life. a Barbie who drives a donut truck. Sugarcane is muy caliente. Evie Oddly, uranium feels good to me. Nina West is giving us Elle Woods in Legally Blonde, The Later Days. Star Keisha Booty LaRasha was just not that funny. No, I'm not buying it, RuPaul. I get that Rasha needs a little redemption moment after she almost got sent home twice, especially if production has in mind that she should stay in the competition a little bit longer.
7 days.
But honestly, she was just not that funny. Next, Brooklyn Heights is serving me some white chicks and I am laughing like it's 2001 or whenever that movie came out. Why is Vanjie always on about hookers and strippers? Like, is there something there we should know? Is there something there Brooke should know? Comment down below and let me know what you think. Does Vanjie have issues? Akiria C. Davenport is showing me why orange really is the new black. Thank you, Akiria, for being funny yet again. You are never disappointing me and I'm really waiting for you to be featured so you can have your moment in the sun. I scream, you scream, but RuPaul screams for Rasha who wins ice cream. Trixie leaves with words of advice. Winning isn't everything, but it sure feels nice. I'm so Shakespeare.
That's nice.
Thank you. Thank you. Time for this week's Maxi Challenge. It's a ball, and in fact, it's not just any ball, it's a monster ball. The queens have to come up with 3 different looks. 2 of them they could prepare from home, and 1 of them they have to make in the workroom. Category is Trampy Trick-or-Treater. The queens will have to create a classic trick-or-treat costume, but in a sexy version. Second category is Witch Please, in which the queens will have to create their own interpretation of a witch. Last but not least, we have the third category, which is MILF, Monster I'd Like to Freak. The queens have to be serving both Beauty and the Beast in the same look, and we are supposed to be frightened and horny, sort of like we feel with Evie Oddly every day. RuPaul enters the workroom to inspect the progress of the queens. Confusingly enough, Silky does not seem like she wants to adapt to the challenge. The challenge is serving up some ghoul, creepy realness, but she's like, no, I'm a pageant queen. But hey, if it's not that important to you to win, do you, girl. Scarlet Envy prancing around in her Creature from the Black Lagoon not yet finished outfit gives me life. It is really relieving to see a drag queen having a little bit of fun in the workroom. There's a lot of shade, there's a lot of seriousness, and even a lot of tears. And basically what it boils down to is fun. Drag is supposed to be fun, and Scarlet Envy shows me that she is having fun. Sugarcane has left her corporate job earning her 6 digits a year to do drag. I guess for some it's not all about the money. 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 Brooklyn Heights wants to make a crown with the heads of deceased pageant runner-ups. But based on the look on RuPaul's face, that might be the only crown she is taking home tonight. Plastique Tiara is always and forever looking for the big D. Good thing Evie Oddly is just around the corner. Ariel Versace is almost making me feel like she does not want to be here. She is deliberately going against this week's assignment. I mean, you're supposed to be scary and sexy. When did making a cutesy little mermaid look ever fit in there? Are you not capable of making a nasty look? Time for the main runway.
I see dead people.
RuPaul enters and he is making sure that the queens are not going to compare themselves to him by not looking ghostly at all. In fact, he is tempting my sweet tooth by wearing some candied tape couture. Oh. Guest judges of the evening are the beautiful Cara Delevingne and the spooky ooky kooky Elvira. Let the games begin. Welcome to the Monster Ball. First category of the evening is Trampy Trick or Treater. Akiria C. Davenport. I'd poke her. Hell, I'd poke her twice. Have I died? Because Vanjie is looking heavenly. Based on this look, Plastique Tiara might find herself in the top, but I could be hopping to conclusions. Scarlet Envy is walking the plank. Could you walk a little faster? Nina West's aesthetic is definitely growing for me. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Grow for me. Rasha O'Hara, your boots are not thigh high when they cut at the knees. Sugarcane is looking really blue. Dum dee dum die. Dum dee. Dum die. Brooke Lynn Hyde's toilet paper look was really on point. Come to mommy. Ariel Versace. Flu shots have never looked so good. I might not be a paleontologist, Evie Oddly, but some things are better left buried. What's the favorite snack of a drag unicorn? Hey, girl, hey! Time for part 2 of the Monster Ball. And category is Witch Police. Akiria C. Davenport.
Basic witches not wanted.
Son of a witch, Vanjie looks spellbinding. Plastique Tiara is looking witch and famous. And I'm living. Opulence. Scarlet Envy is having a bright idea. Or is it just a lamp on her head? Nina West is on fire. Literally. Raja is defying gravity in her gorgeous emerald green look. I would take off if I could. Sugar cane. Sugar cane. Sugar cane. Brooklyn Heights is skulking down the runway. I guess in Westworld the library is open. Officially! Evie Oddly is serving me some legs. And hey, if you got it, haunted. Silky Nutmeg Ganache. Trypophobia has never looked so good. And it's still a boot though. Time for the final runway. Category is MILF. Monster I'd like to freak. Akiria is wearing the same dress as she did for the Witch runway, but now with more legs. Things are looking great for Miss Vanjie. Plastique Tiara is looking anything but grim. Reaper in her MILF runway look. Scarlet Envy, why it gotta be black? Lagoon. Leatherface has never looked as sexy as he does on Nina West. Wow. Raja's got her anaconda out, but I still don't want none. Hun. Sugarcane, Better the devil she don't. Nah.
Yeah,
Better the devil you know.
Yeah.
Better the devil she don't. I'm gonna trick or treat myself to a second look at Brooklyn Heights. Oh wow. Ariel Versace, that look did not make me happy. Evie Oddly is serving us less voodoo and more voo-boo. Silky Nutmeg Ganache. This devil is clearly not wearing Prada.
That's all.
Overall, I think this was a terrific challenge. Like, we got to see personality, creativity, and vision from each and every one of the remaining queens. This is exactly what I, as a viewer, needed, and this is exactly what the queens needed to be seen on stage for who they are and what they are bringing. Having said that, I will say that the overall level of the challenge was a little low. I mean, I got 33 looks, and out of these 33 looks, 22 of them were brought and prepared from home. So out of this vast amount of looks, there were so few that really stood out to me. I remember Plastique Tiara, Nina West, Brooklyn Heights, and Scarlet Envy as having done something I really thought was cool. But that's 4 queens. But hey, overall I pretty much agree with the tops and bottoms that the judges chose. However, I have to say, Evie Oddly, that dinosaur look did not work for me. It was a child's costume that she cut whole plastic prosthetic feet slammed on a pair of dinosaur heels. Face. I don't even know what to say. Bitch didn't even paint her face green. Why she had the when was this ever a dinosaur? No. Stop. Her witch look was okay, but overall, she should have been in the bottom for me.
That's all.
Anyways, it's not my decision to make, it's RuPaul's decision. And he has made up his mind. Ariel Versace and Sugar Cane are in the bottom. This is a hard one because clearly they are both very capable queens, but I will say Sugar Cane is just so likable that I think Ariel really has to do something extraordinary to win. And I guess in a way, she did. This is not something that has happened a lot of times, and how bad it actually was is a little hard for me to say. But editing sure made it feel like the bomb was dropped. I mean, like, we are dealing with slow-mo, repeating frames, dramatic music, cue RuPaul sitting like this. Like, if it wasn't bad, they definitely turned it bad. After her fall, I feel like Ariel never really recovered. And even though I don't think either her or Sugar Cane did a completely captivating lip sync, I do agree. Ariel Versace had to go home. The winner of the Maxi Challenge is Brooklyn Heights. This is so well deserved. She delivered 3 amazing looks and she served them with confidence and a physicality that none of the other queens can match. Fair enough, RuPaul's Drag Race is not all about the looks. It's not all about how you can dance down the runway. But when the main challenge is a ball and all you have to do is walk the runway, serve a look, Brooke knows what's up. She did it great, and she is my winner, RuPaul's winner, and that's all that matters. Betty and RuPaul. It might sound a little cold and cynical, but I'm actually really excited for some queens to get chopped. Because my favorite part of RuPaul's Drag Race is when we just have a handful of queens all willing and able to make it to the top. And I'm starting to feel that we are closing in on this group, and I am so excited to see who's gonna be there. Who do you think should be in the bottom? Comment down below and let me know. Spill the tea for Betty. That's me. Alright, you guys, that was it for this week's episode of Betty Does Yet Another RuPaul's Drag Race Season 11 review. Honestly, wasn't that everything you needed? Please remember to like, to share, and to subscribe so that you don't miss out on anything. Now, until next time, please make sure to have yourselves a Betty good day.